All right, welcome to Found Video TV. Today we're going to create a app using Google Opal, OPL. All right, I'm going to kind of show you. I already built an app. App takes about 5 minutes to build, no code. And this one I'm using for YouTube. So I can say video about a knife that's black. All right, so we're just being very generic here. And what this is going to do, it's going to go out to ChatGPT, Gemini, large language model. It's going to develop all the SEO for a YouTube video. Now, in this one, we're going to be doing TikTok, but I'm just showing you how I did this for YouTube. And it's going to create SEO title, SEO description, SEO tags in a nice format where we copy and paste it in, and it's done. Now you can do this using ChatGPT, but every time you got to write the prompt, copy it in, and you see this one has an input that everything's already taken care of. All right, so we'll let this return, and I'll show you sort of an example of what it does for YouTube. So you can see here, it gives me 3 titles, it gives me a description, it has some pre-text in there that I wanted to have in there, and then it gives me my tags. This is all SEO'd, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to build one for TikTok Shop. Okay, so we go to opal.google.com, set up an account just through your Google, real simple. It brings you to this page and you just hit create new. Okay, so we'll create new. This is what it looks like. All right, and what you do here is you just want to describe what you want. Right. So what do we want? We have to kind of think about that before we even input anything. So we want an input screen. We want to give it, probably if it's a TikTok Shop affiliate video, we want to give it a link to a product. All right. So let's say it was a knife, right? A specific knife. So we want to have a place for that, put that information in. Then we want that to go out to a large language model. In this case, it's going to be Gemini, as an SEO expert, and build the description, have hashtags, consider all SEO, act as an SEO specialist. All right. So we need to basically do that. And then the output will be basically something we can copy and paste in very easily. All right. So we have to build this prompt. All right. So the first thing I did was I actually went to Copilot, and I had a discussion with Copilot, and I said, listen, this is what I need. I need someone that can do SEO. I need to hire a TikTok Shop affiliate expert that can help me write a TikTok Shop video, and I need help an expert make sure that the videos convert, right? So then it starts telling me, and I basically went back and forth with this to come up with a prompt on exactly what I need. So I need someone down here, and eventually I got down here, that I got to this point here. So what I want to tell ChatGPT or the large language model or Gemini is that you are a TikTok Shop product description and conversion copy specialist. Your job is to write a short, high converting product description that increases clicks and sales on TikTok Shop. Okay. And these are the tasks that it's going to do. It's going to write a quick narrative. It's going to highlight with some emotion. It's going to call to action. It's going to give hashtags, and everything's going to be very concise, scroll friendly, and conversion focused, right? We're not writing scripts here. We're not writing long paragraphs. We're looking for SEO. We're looking for this video to convert, right? So what I do is I take that and I put that into Word, okay? So what that is I put that in right here, right in the middle, okay? So that's like the middle. That's what the ChatGPT is going to do. But we need to kind of give it an input and an output. So we need to kind of wrap that, right? So that's what this is here. So I wrote here, I want you to build me an app that has an input screen that accepts a TikTok Shop product description. Okay. I then need you to act as a TikTok Shop product description and conversion copy specialist. And your job is to write. So this is basically this is the information that I got from Copilot. Okay. And I can even make this 2 to 3 sentences. I can mess with this one, but I also change this to 5 because I'm not hashtag in TikTok Shop. You only have 5 now. And I need everything to be precise. And then I write, do not write scripts, do not write long paragraphs, only write descriptions that sell. And then and then export all that information so that I can easily copy and paste into TikTok. Okay. I also want to write in here, avoid any words that could get me flagged or cause bans, right? Right. We can get pretty wordy with this, but you can get the idea. This is basically the gist of what we're building. So what I could do is copy this entire prompt, and I'm going to go back into OPAL, right? And I'm going to describe what I wanted to build. I'm going to paste this in there, and I'm going to hit the execute button. Now, what this is going to do is literally going to create a workflow where it's going to create an input screen where I can put in the TikTok shop product description. It's then going to pass that on to Gemini, and then it's going to export. So it already did it. So boom, the app is done. So I have a description. This is where it's going to go through. You can see it's using here Gemini. You could use ChatGPT, whatever. And then it's going to render the output. Okay. So now if I could test this. This already works. So I can put this here, and I click on the app and I click start. And let me see what it is. So if I put in, let's see, this knife here, TIEDC everyday carry utility goes blade. I'm just going to put something in like that. And I just want to see. Now, obviously, I'd want to probably I would go to TikTok, take the exact description of the product and paste it in there. But this is basically, here you go. It returned this. So always be prepared. And okay. So you can see what this did. It did make exactly what we asked for, but it put it in different sections. And we don't want that. We want this in one section so that we can copy and paste it. So we can say the output was good, but everything needs to be in one box so that I can copy and paste into TikTok. Description box combined all. So I can just basically say, no, I didn't like that. You were close, but you need to take the output and you need to put it all in one box. And that's what this is going to do. All right. So we're going to give this probably takes 5 to 10 seconds. Back it updated the last box here. You can see this actually changed a lot. And if we wanted to, we could go through here and see what it did. But let's just go test it. So let me give it the product in and 5 hashtags. Okay, now we need to clean this up. I'm not sure I like this emotional benefits. I'm not sure why it's saying that, and practical benefits. So I'm going to go back and probably clean this up a little bit. You can kind of go back and forth with it, say remove that. I'm not sure, or ask it why did it do that, and we can get that probably removed. But yeah, this is pretty much how you could build an application using this OPAL app. And you can also share this to other people right here, make it public. Okay. You can rename it up here. And there's some other stuff. Let me just show you real quick. When you're testing this, you can actually go to the console and you can see each step. Okay. So here you could, and I've used this in the past to see, well, what's going on, right? So I can say knife here, and then put some weird stuff in, and let's see, and then hit send it, right? And then you can see, go to the next step to see if it's actually going to generate a description. Now this might actually generate something, but this is, yeah. So it still tried to do something, which is pretty amazing. It still gave me a description for this. But that's because it's AI. AI is designed, it's generative AI. It's going to generate something, even if it's going to lie to you. Right. So this did work. And then you could see the next, I can run the next step. So this is another way you can basically troubleshoot. All right. So that's it. Please please subscribe. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions. I'm Mike, Family TV. and I'm out.